Today's video is a viewer's question, and the question is, what are good tank mates for the Jaguar Cichlid? This is kind of a touchy topic because the Jaguar Cichlid is one of those fish that can be like super predator and also just kind of mild tempered. So it's kind of a tough one to just give you a generic answer. I would highly advise just kind of playing devil's advocate and just trial and error and keep a close eye on your fish, just because these fish could either terrorize and kill the tank mate within a day, or it'll be completely fine. As you can see, this is a big tank and I have two male Jag cichlids in here. This is a 6-foot tank and I have them with a couple monster Oscars, a Jack Dempsey, Midas, black convicts, a red devil, which is crazy. This red devil is probably the one you gotta watch because I guess when they get pretty large, they just lose their complete mind. I'm probably pushing my limits with him in there, but I've had the Jags in other tanks with really low tempered fish. Like I have a pair of blood parrot cichlids that are absolutely the nicest things on the planet, and the Jags just completely were fine with them. And you know, fish are somewhat weird when we stuff them in these aquariums because I've had it to where fish act completely different, like night and day. It's not even the same fish because the parameters of just the setup in the tank, one specific fish added to the tank can just change the whole demeanor of all the fish in the tank. It's absolutely bonkers. For example, that Jack Dempsey was in tons of tanks for me. I kept moving him around because he just hide, and I was just absolutely worried about him, that he was gonna die, that he was sick. I wasn't quick to medicate, but as soon as he found I put him in the right tank, he just absolutely came to life, and now he's like a regular Jack Dempsey, you know, because I've kept other Jack Dempseys and this one just didn't act like a Jack Dempsey. It was just so odd to me. So back to topic, it really comes down to the tank in itself actually does matter. What fish are in there to displace the temperament around, and just but to give you a generic answer, like what you're gonna get when you Google this, a generic answer for tank mates for Jaguar cichlids are gonna be other South American cichlids like Oscars, Jack Dempseys. What else is there? Blood parrots might work if they're somewhat aggressive, because I could see a Jag ripping apart a blood parrot if it wasn't aggressive enough. Oscars, just anything that can kind of hold its own territory and take care of itself when it comes to aggression. So an Oscar is a great example of it. They're gonna push around their weight and just act like a big bulldog, sort of say. But yeah, hopefully that kind of helps you and helps others when people want to search for some good tank mates for Jag cichlids. I know it's a tough. I spent tons of time researching it, and if you get on Google, there's not good on Monster Fish Keepers. There's not a lot of good information on what people are keeping with these fish, and it really comes down to just kind of trial and error, because each situation is different with these predator fish. And no matter what you read, I see people just bending rules and tanks working just beautifully, and it's just all about the scenario. So beautiful Jag cichlid right there. He's about 8 or 9 inches long. I have a friend that's interested in him with some trades. Here's a nice beautiful side view if some of you guys are interested, or not interested, but if my buddy's watching this and he's the one interested in it, so take a look. He's beautiful. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video, just bombing out some videos, answering some viewer questions. If you have any questions yourself, just post them in the comments. I love making videos answering questions. Yeah, alright guys, make sure to subscribe and like. I'm out.